Hi there, thanks for joining me. My name is Andrea Beasley and I blog over at stampwabcreates.com. There you'll find everything I have going on in my Stampin' Up! Business and with my Etsy shop. Today I have a couple of projects to show you. It's how to make two cute, simple little gift card holders. But first I wanted to show you how to get on my email list. This is where I send out all information regarding any classes that I have going on and any special monthly promotions or offers. All you do is text StampWab to this code right over here and you're on my email list. So I wanted to show you that. The next thing I wanted to show you is on my PDFs that I print up for my projects. I always have a host code, and every month I offer a gift with purchase. This month is this full pack of clear envelopes. It's a full pack of 50. All you have to do is place an online order with me using this host code in the month of December. And if your order is over $50 or over, excuse me, I will send you that pack of envelopes for free as a gift for purchasing with me. So let's get started. We're going to make this cute little gift card holder, and it's using the stitched rectangle dies. You can find all of the instructions typed up and you can print it out on this PDF I created for you over on my blog at stampwabcreates.com. You just find this blog post and print out the PDF. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get the base. I use the largest rectangle die to cut out a piece of, what color did I use? Shaded spruce cardstock. So I'm using my Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine. After you have that cut out, you'll need to score along the long side. I love using my scoreboard at 3 1/8 of an inch. And then just fold that up. Next, I got a strip of cherry cobbler cardstock. I'm going to use this for the belly band, and the cardstock measures 8 inches by 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to cut out in another piece of scrap cherry cobbler. I'm using my stitched So Sweetly dies. This little label. You can choose any DSP you want to use, any printed paper. I chose the 'Tis the Season pack, which sold out super quick. But I'm going to use a different pattern than I did on the first one. And you're going to cut your pieces for the front. All the measurements are over on my instruction sheet, but you're going to cut for the inside flap is 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and the one for the belly band on top is 3 3/4 of an inch by 1 1/4 of an inch. To get the belly band measured or wrapped around correctly, I should say, is I just fold it around and I adhere it in the front. That way I can cover that little flap. I hope that makes sense. I love using the Stampin' Seal Plus. That works really well for me. I know everybody has their own favorite go-to adhesive. Now the next thing I'm going to do is using my one of my favorite stamp sets, and it's carrying over into a future catalog, is the Banner Year stamp set. I'm using the Be Merry little stamp. It has a little something for every season. And right now you can get it in a bundle for 10% off until the end of December with a cute little punch. But anyways, I am using the Cherry Cobbler ink pad and the Be Merry stamp on a piece of Whisper White. And I'm just going to use my scissors. You feel free to use your paper cutter. And then using some dimensionals, I'm going to adhere my Be Merry sentiment onto my Cherry Cobbler label and then all of it onto the belly band in front. Pretty simple. I mean, you're not using too many different materials. One little piece of cardstock folded up and it holds a gift card perfectly. And then I just used some silver cording that I had in my stash. And there you have it. Wasn't that easy? Okay, on to the next one. Again, you can find these instructions typed up in a printable PDF, but I'm calling this one the Fold Over Flap Gift Card Holder. You could even use this for money if you wanted to, because it's tucked in nice and securely with this little flap. So getting out all of my supplies, I have the base, which is 3 inches by 8 5/8 of an inch. And you want to score the long side at 2 7/8, and again at 6 5/8. Using my scoreboard is the best way for me to do this. And then all the other pieces, the DSP, again, that I chose to use was from the 'Tis the Seasons pack. I used 20 inches of ribbon. Creasing those folds using my bone folder. DSP is double-sided, and so I decided to use one of each side. For the top flap, the DSP measures 2 7/8 by 1 7/8. And for the bottom flap, 2 7/8 by 2 3/4. Using my Stampin' Seal Plus, adhering the DSP onto the cardstock. And then I want to put adhesive along the outside edges to make it a pocket. So I'm using the tear and tape. And then I'm making sure my gift card fits, which it does. And using my 20 inches of ribbon, I'm wrapping it around. I put a little bit of tear and tape on the back so that it stays nice and secure. I love how flexible this tape is because it's not really thick, but it holds super strong. And then I put a little bit more on the front on both strips. It just helps secure it because when you're tying it and untying it, and then pulling out my stitched rectangle dies again, I'm going to use the little square to cut out a stitched square label for my Merry Christmas sentiment using the Celebration Tiding stamp set. That bundle is still available. However, it is retiring. So December 31st is your last chance to get it. If you wanted that bundle, it comes with a set of dies, which I'm using the little sprig from that die set. But the rest of the dies you can use as toppers for gift bags and treat bags and things like that. There's actually a lot of different uses I've seen a lot of different people use, but it's a great set. If you're thinking about getting it, you can get it until December 31st or until it sells out, and it's 10% off when you get it in the bundle. Anyways, putting the rest of this together, I am using a couple of dimensionals to put on the Merry Christmas label. For the sprigs, I'm using my liquid glue. The Tombow adhesive has a nice thin tip to it. I prefer that liquid glue. And then I'm going to put on the little pearl. It already has self-adhesive on the back, so that's easy to apply with my Take Your Pick tool. Put my gift card in, tie it up, and she's all done. So there you have it. 2 pretty simple gift card holders. Love the way they turned out. You can use these for any occasion, not just for Christmas. Tons of birthdays and occasions throughout the year. If you plan to place an order with me, use my host code in the month of December and get your free gift. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.